Okay, so this is a quick video on creating a SeeSaw activity and the steps you need to do. I've already created my curriculum document and I've already created my video. So here's what we need to do. First, you need to go to SeeSaw. So I am logged in just like you guys would be logged in. I'm not the master teacher of the Makers Lab Tinkering Classroom on SeeSaw. I am me. And if you come over here to this side, when you guys log in, you should have Makers Lab Tinkering plus both weeks of Virtual WonderLab. Haven't actually added my public self yet. So you're going to click on Add, Assign Activity. This will take you to your activity library, whatever you have created. And I'm going to create a new activity. And the activity name is Making Liquid Watercolor Paint. And I'm going to go right to the multimedia, put my video in here. And I'm going to go to my computer. And I believe it's this one. Yes, that one. So it's a large file. It's going to take a while. This one, I think, takes maybe 30 seconds or so. So we're just going to wait. Now, if I had a joke, this would be the time to say it. I always have jokes. Too much pressure. Too much pressure for jokes. You guys should have some jokes on deck, even if they're silly jokes. And I just don't know why I can't think of a joke. All right, what do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? An elephant with a rhino. Always say your jokes a couple of times because people maybe didn't get it the first time. Let them bubble, let them percolate. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? You get elephino. All right, so here is our video and poof, it's there. And we're not doing a caption and I click on the check mark. Now, I'm going to pop over to my curriculum. This is my curriculum doc, and I'm going to select all of it. I'm going to scroll down here under More Options, and I'm going to put that in there for teacher notes. And actually, it's not going to let me. What is it doing? It's not going to let me put more stuff in there? Control Z is your friend. What I want you guys to do is to put the link in there. And then that stuff. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that before. That was odd. Okay, so up here, I am going to just take a chunk of the directions, maybe the introduction, and maybe this stuff. No, I'm not going to take that stuff. I'm going to take this stuff. And just plop it right in there. And this isn't me. I borrowed this from a website, so I'm not going to do that. Hi, everyone. Here is how to make the liquid paint for your spin art machines. These paints will only get better. Now, you don't have to be super verbose here because we're about to add voice instructions. Maybe this thing wants a capital S. What is it? I hate the red okay. Let's see. That all looks good. That all looks good. I kind of like to put the materials in here. I know they were in our curriculum. They were in a table. Crayola watercolor set, 8 ounces, 2 ounces per jar of hot water, and 4 mason jars with lids. And I think that's it. And we're going to do, this is going to be 2 actually. We're going to make it a little bit stronger. Okay, so I am ready with that. Now I'm going to do voice instructions. Now, the first time I did voice instructions, it gave me a little red X up here. And so if you click on this little microphone guy, you can click on this and click done. Now I will tell you that you have to reload the page for those settings to take effect. So if you're gonna exit the page and come back, make sure you save your work when you come back, all right? So I'm about to record the audio instructions. Please do that for all of your lessons. And you can add a little anecdote here or there, a little bit deeper information, whatever you want. It just makes it a little bit nicer for the students. I could add a bunch more there, but I'm gonna record it. Okay, so here we go. Hey everybody, here we go with making some liquid paint for your spin art machines. These paints are gonna be used in a machine that you're gonna make soon, but they can also be used in lots of different things. We can use them with droppers and squirt bottles. You have both of those things. So let's get down to it. You're gonna need 4 mason jars, Crayola watercolor set. You got 2 watercolor sets. One is just for painting, but the other one is to make these paints. And you're gonna need 8 ounces of hot water. It's always nice to have it in a measuring cup. So 8 ounces would be 1 cup, 2 ounces, a quarter cup per mason jar. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna first add the water to the mason jar, then you're gonna pop the Crayola cake. It's called a cake. Don't eat it, although you probably could because they're totally non-toxic. But don't eat it. And you're gonna put it in to the mason jar and close the lid. I, as you'll see in the video, had a little accident with some spillage. So it might be nice to have a dish towel or some paper towels handy in case you have a spill. And then you're gonna stir it up. And you're going to, if you want to, you can put the cover on and try and shake it. But I don't recommend that because for me, it spilled out, I think because it was hot water, made things expand. These colors are going to change over the next couple of days. That's why we're making them now. So these colors are going to get deeper and more vibrant. However, you can use them sooner rather than later if you want to. I hope you have fun with all of this spin art and liquid paint. Fully washable liquid paint. All right, so I clicked on OK, and now it looks like it's processing the video or the audio. And we're gonna let that finish before we click on save. We're not gonna do anything with skills. I think we're gonna leave student response stuff alone. Let's just click on it, see what it does. What do we want them to do? Well, let's do a photo. Let's not do a photo. We'll cover this later. Is it done? Oh no. Did it lose my audio? Let's see. Oh, well, that sucks socks. It has no audio. All right, well, we got to go back in. So we're going to click on the 3 dots and we're going to edit the activity. And I got to add voice instructions and that. So the moral of that story is don't mess with it till it's done. So let's do it. Hello, everybody. Okay, I didn't like that. It's always good to be ready. Hi, everyone. Welcome to making your own liquid watercolor paint. This is going to be used in your spin art machine, which you're going to construct later. These paints are going to get even better over the next couple of days. They might get a little cloudy, but they're going to get much more vibrant, and you'll be able to use them in a variety of things, and not just your spin art machines. So let's get started. You're going to need 4 mason jars. 4 came in your kit. Actually, more than that came in your kit, but you're going to need 4 of them. One of your Crayola watercolor sets. You received 2 watercolor sets. So one of them is to make these paints. And you're going to need 8 ounces of hot water. We're going to put 2 ounces in each mason jar and then close it up with the lid. And so 8 ounces is a cup, 2 ounces, quarter cup. So go ahead and pour 2 ounces in each mason jar, add your colors. I recommend you pick red, orange, blue, and yellow. You can make a lot of colors with those colors. In the video, I also made green. If you have more mason jars, you can make more colors. It's totally okay. Once you put the cake in, that's what it's called. Don't eat the cake. It's a cake. Actually, you probably could eat it because it's non-toxic, but don't eat it. Go ahead and put the cake in and it will dilute. You can stir it around if you want. I recommend you have some paper towels and maybe even a bigger towel. I had a little bit of a spill when I tried to shake it. I think maybe because the hot water made things expand between the lid and the plastic jar. So I hope you have fun with this and see you soon. All right, so not exactly the same, but similar. Sorry you had to go through that twice. We are going to wait now for this thing to finish, which hopefully, this would be a time for another joke. You know what? We need a joke book. We need to create Camper Joke Book. Who's in charge of Camper Joke Book? I think everybody should be in charge of Camper Joke Book. Who wants to spearhead it, though? Everybody has to come up with a few jokes. It'll be an email. You'll see. 97%. Okay, now I'm going to click on Save. And there you can see where it has the plain instructions. Your last step is to assign this, and you're going to assign it to Maker's Lab Tinkering, never to WonderLab. Mary and I will do that. We'll assign it to the class. And we're done there, and we're going to go back to the class. And here is the activity. And we're done.